everybody, so in this video we are once again visiting Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is on our September vacation. It was taken in mid-September, so the video was not being released until October, so it may or may not still look this way, who knows. But if you're ready, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
So let's go. Okay, so now we're heading back to Cades Cove once again on this vacation. This is the road that takes you back there. Yeah, we had not planned to do this. We were just going to be a one and done on this trip for Cades Cove. But then we're like, you know what? It was so beautiful the other day. Let's go again. And plus, honestly, everything that we had laid out for this vacation did not happen the way we said it would. Except going to Dollywood twice. We did do that. And we did go to the Little Debbie Park. But other than that, nothing we said we would do. But it's okay.
Well, first on Monday, you said you were going to go to Dollywood.
We did.
Tuesday, you was going to go Cades Cove.
We did.
But Wednesday, we went back to Dollywood and we were supposed to go today. So,
but I was trying to make it so you wouldn't be so tired going back home tomorrow.
I could sit in there and sit and go sleep.
I'm sure you could.
Okay.
Then you've been trying to tell me how to drive.
Well, that's when you learn stuff.
I know how to drive.
Not like I told that lady that stringing tobacco.
Move out the way.
Move out the way. I'll show you how it's done. I know how to string tobacco. She stood up and looked at me. She learned.
Look how beautiful those trees are. Oh,
They were pretty.
really nice.
With the shades on them, they're pretty.
So I was looking at the video that I did of Cades Cove the other day, and I realized in that video it looks like Mom was flying down those roads, but she was not. She might have been going 5 miles an hour.
I was not going fast.
It did look like she was just going zoom, zoom, zoom,
I
zoom.
think she had it. I hadn't saw it yet.
You were not going that fast.
I do believe you had that in fast mode.
I don't know, but you were not going that fast, because I'm like, God, people's going to think she was racing through
going
here.
15 miles an hour.
I think you might have been going like 5.
Maybe 10.
And it just looked like you were going about 50 miles an hour down those roads, and I'm like, she was not going that fast. At all.
Definitely see all these leases changing here. And most of them are already on the ground.
It is 77 degrees today. Oh, the morning we came through, it was 59.
And that picnic area, I thought it was 90.
It was hot. Remember, we just had our little picnic a few minutes ago. That's in another video. leaves falling. I don't know if they're showing up on video, but they're definitely falling. I need you to hold on. Hold on for 5 weeks.
It ain't gonna happen.
I need to play the Wilson Phillips song. Hold on for 1 more day, but I need it to be 5 more weeks. I know the first time we ever came to the Smokies, though, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen in my life. And it has never been that rich of a color since. I don't know if I was just amazed by it or what, but I've never been able to recapture that again. This is always my favorite section of the road right here. We came one time and it had snowed. Oh my Lord, that was so beautiful. Right in this area right here. The sign entering Cades Cove.
At least we would have had some tree shade.
Well, we could eat there if you wanted to.
We already eat now.
We'll do that next time. How's that sound?
It might be too cold.
Yeah, it might be too crowded too.
Huh?
Might be too crowded.
Right.
I didn't have to worry about a bear going to my picnic table a while ago, but I'd have to worry about a bear being at my picnic table over there. As delightful as that sounds, I have no desire to get up and close and personal with a bear. I respect them from a distance. Just like an alligator, I respect it from a distance. At the end of the day, it's bigger than I am. It weighs more than I do.
And it's got more legs and
It's got more teeth. And it's a whole lot stronger. So you got to use some common sense somewhere. Don't think just because it's an animal, it's not going to hurt you. You know. Look at those leaves falling.
you think the turkeys out there today?
Well, the morning it was time for their breakfast whenever we came through. I don't know if they stopped for lunch. It's like 1:34 p.m. right now. September 19th, 2024. So this one will be released in the sequence of how videos are filmed, but the one I did send out the other day was released early. So this one will go out in October. And a lot of people have questions So my videos are filmed approximately 3 weeks in advance, most of the time. I am already out of the area 95% of the time before the video is ever seen. And I think that's the safest way to be. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna come knock on the hotel door, but anything could happen. And plus, since I have a full-time job, I have to have something so people can watch my videos while I'm working. It even confuses people at work though. They're like, I thought you were at Dollywood this morning. I'm like, no, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I was at Dollywood. Oh, thought you were on vacation again. No, I'm not on vacation. Now I am on vacation right now while I'm filming this. First time we ever came, there was like little bears right down there. And that was really something special to see. Now today, a lot of things look green. The other day whenever I filmed, everything was looking very fallish. They smart. They in the shade. Need to move faster, Mom. You got about 10 cars behind you.
They'd stop for a beer and I would be behind them and I wouldn't say nothing. But get out of my way. I want you to show the horses that would
I got the backside.
relax and out the weather.
Can't blame them.
Santa Claus. Look at his beard.
Might be Santa Claus.
Might be. Everybody's Santa Claus in so many ways.
Santa Claus takes vacation too.
Huh?
Santa Claus takes vacation too. He's got to be ready for the big flight on Christmas Eve. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh.
They ain't nothing but weeds, but they're pretty.
It's so pretty. I love the colors.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty. Stunning.
Different colors. It's the way the sun's hitting.
It is, but it is so beautiful. fact, Santa Claus was spotted the other day at Myrtle Beach State Park. So now Santa's in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. He's got to get it in while he can. For all the good little boys and girls in the world. You know, it's like we were talking the other day. It's only a matter of time now before everybody that grew up in Cades Cove will be passing away. And then all that history's gone forever. That knew where the buildings were at and all that good stuff. Who lived where and their memories of growing up here.
It's just like prime example. From the time I was born to the time I'm now, nearly all the people I knew that was older, they already dead and gone.
Mm-hmm.
And some of my family members, quite a few of them, is dead and gone. So, whatever you learn during life, make sure you try to pass it on to someone. Because if you know how to do something, please pass it on. In which you're not going to learn how to sew. And you need to. But I tried to teach you how to sew.
You didn't have patience with me. You told me that I was going to sew my fingers together.
Well?
Because I was moving too fast on that sewing machine.
Well, I'll tell you something. I didn't want you to get needles sewed up in your hand.
I bet you I'd have never forgot it though if I would have.
I guarantee you would have never forgot it. But when I was growing up, my mother did not have a sewing machine. She only sewed on her feet with the needle and thread on her fingers. And she was a very smart woman to make what she made. No pattern. I would say that.
I can cook. I can throw down in the kitchen. I'm not going to fry anything as far as in oil, but I can
You
throw
do that
down.
with an electric cooker and on.
I ain't worried about that. As long
have
as
a
there's
lid
a,
on it.
as long as there's a Bojangles or anything that's got fried chicken, I'm not going to worry about frying chicken. I'll go buy that already bought. But I can bake chicken. I can boil chicken. I can make hamburgers, hot dogs, spaghetti, pasta,
I'm glad you do.
tater tot casserole, hamburger casserole, macaroni and cheese, broccoli casserole, potato salad. I can throw down in the kitchen. I got certain things I like to cook, but you know. Oh, look at that pretty butterfly. We're apparently in a bear jam, a deer jam, or a turkey jam. It's one of the three. I don't don't think people get excited about squirrels here. Could be a buzzard jam. They had buzzards out here the other day.
Might be a church jam. In church up there?
Mm-hmm. Well, since we're here, we might as well look at the beautiful view. As soon as it comes into view, of course. How beautiful that is. And look at those leaves falling. Mom might have been right. It might have been a church jam that time.
It was church. Jamming in church.
Well, you know, sometimes people get in there and start playing that piano. Tickling those ivories. Over there is pretty also.
Go 14 miles an hour.
14 miles an hour. So if it looks like she's going fast, she is not going fast. Now she's going 13.
12.
I looked at that video the other day. I'm like, Jesus, it looks like she's flying. I probably could have got out and walked faster than she was driving. Those leaves are falling too on those trees. Going right on down. Well, you know what they say, all good things must come to an end. That's another church. They're not causing jam at that church. No jam. We're approaching another jam though. And that could potentially be a bear jam because the bears do like to hang out up here in this area. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my God.
Look how the sun is hitting.
Yes. That is so beautiful. So while we're in this lovely jam, just appreciate how beautiful those trees are over there against that mountain. Got wildflowers out there.
Yes.
Yeah, you see the orange ones? I see the orange flowers too. It's got butterflies on them.
Oh, that looks more like dahlias, daffodils. So yeah, they orange for it. Probably do plenty years ago.
Yeah, that's a big giveaway. There had to be a house out there at one time.
So you ain't gonna see.
They're not just gonna be randomly out there.
Flowers. This time of year, there had to be houses out there in this area.
Beautiful area. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful.
That's flowers. It's so beautiful. Or it might be shades.
It's not shades. They're turning.
Yeah, look at purple.
They're turning.
Sleepy. I didn't rest too good last night.
Oh, we didn't go home back to the hotel from Dollywood until about 9 o'clock. Almost closed not over down last night.
That's pretty good, dear.
Isn't that beautiful? I need to take a picture.
You're waiting for your vacation to come around.
I need to wait for my vacation. That's what I need. I've enjoyed seeing what I've seen though. So even if I do not get the awesome vacation in October that I'm praying for, I do appreciate what I've seen. So
Be thankful for what you got.
that's right. One time somebody commented on one of my videos that I do not give a good representation of how Cades Cove truly is. Well, if you're still watching, look at it. That is a true gem. And I told him that time, I said, the reason it's like that is because I go early in the morning, like around sunrise. But this is not early this morning. This is currently 1:57 p.m. We usually don't come this time of day, but you know, I said, why not?
We're going back home more. If you turn your camera around, they'll see what the true gem is back there.
Oh, I could show it that way. You see all the cars back there behind us. This is a case of going nowhere fast.
Lord.
still pretty. It's a form of wildlife.
At least you get a picture.
Yeah. It's just chilling out there, looking at everybody, taking their dear sweet precious time. Like I'm the star. I am the star of the show.
He don't want me to start. He turned his back.
I know. He's like, don't you film me? This might be the only wildlife we get today, so got to appreciate it. We might be here for 57 years anyway, so appreciate the beautiful bird right there. It's so beautiful.
The color.
Oh, we definitely have time to sit back and appreciate it today. In all its glory. And something you have to remember about this traffic, you only as fast as the first person leading the exit out of here. And if they're a slow poke, you're just gonna be behind them. That's the bad thing about a one-lane road. I think those people out there in those chairs have just given up. They got to sit there, they might as well be sitting in their chairs, right?
You got the dogs out there too.
I personally wouldn't have a dog out there, just in case a bear did come.
Well,
But I know a lot of people like their
pets.
four-legged. I mean, I'm not bringing my cats with me. That'd be up a tree somewhere.
They said, let me get out of here.
I wonder if the cats are missing me. They've been gone about a week.
They got their own personality.
Yeah. This is crazy. I could understand in October, but I cannot understand this in September. Leaves are changing some, but they ain't changing to the amount of you need to sit in line like this. It's called take your picture and move your butt on out the way. And I do say that from a photographer's point of view.
First of all,
Because I was taking pictures before I was ever doing videos.
if you get in a crowd like this, you're hindering someone else from seeing what,
Exactly, and everybody
what
came
you
here
stopped for.
to see the same stuff.
No.
But instead, you got
Look
people
at it.
take
got
the
a
picture and
camera.
go. That's like the other day when
Take a
we saw
picture.
that bear. We took the picture and left.
Then we came back around and
Everybody and the mother was out
in
there.
the field.
Yep.
Bears got 4 legs and they wild. That means you stay in your vehicle and don't worry about taking a picture because they outside.
Yeah, they're fast too. Real fast.
But yet if you get out there and you cause the people, that bear to attack someone, the bear's gonna be euthanized and you're gonna be all right.
And it shouldn't be because it's their home. They're just doing what anybody would do, protecting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's our little rant while we're sitting here. So while we're sitting here,
We ain't can go nowhere.
we're getting really close to whatever it is because there's no cars moving over there, so whatever is coming is very close. But anyway, look at that pretty little red flower or whatever that is.
Oh, that house back there.
Oh, it was. So whatever we're stalled out for has got to be up here. Because as you can see over there, there's no cars moving except the ones that's already parked. So if I had to guess, I would say the mama bear and the baby bears are out here somewhere.
Wasn't they in them trees?
It was in the trees last time, in this same section.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not take us this time long to roll through.
No.
There's a pretty, there's that pretty flower. Berry, whatever it is. I think it's some kind of berry. And now it's starting to rain. Crazy. It's not supposed to rain today.
People are out of the vehicles.
Yeah, so it's up there.
There ain't no snow. Look at them fools. There ain't no way I would be standing up waiting for the bear to attack me. They in the trees. Maybe this rain put them in the vehicles.
Probably not. Mama's on a griping phase right now. We have been stalled out for what, about 30 minutes now?
Yeah.
Barely moving.
Look at all them people behind us.
I bet you they all the way backed up to the entrance right now.
Huh?
They're probably backed up all the way to the entrance right now.
Probably has. Ain't no way I would do that.
Well, what you would do and what other people would do are two different things.
I know what an animal would do to you.
Yeah, they'll tear you up.
I know what they'll do to you. I reckon I grew up around animals all my life. And I know what they're capable of doing.
Yeah. So obviously the bears are down there because everybody is out in the cars. I personally am not going over any fence.
How you doing?
I left my raincoat about 3 miles back there in my truck.
Oh,
You
wow.
might get wet.
I've been wet before.
Look at that damn stupid. Look at that bear.
I can't see a bear. Your nose is in the way.
If that little gap right in here. See? Oh, there's 3 cubs.
Just have to appreciate it from above.
See there? Oh, one of them going up a tree.
Oh, yeah. That just shows how fast they can move.
Uh-huh. Crazy people keep on.
Finally moving again.
I'm going 22 miles an hour.
It's a miracle. Only took us about 30-something minutes to get through that. And I don't mind anybody looking at a bear, but darn, don't be holding up traffic.
They stood there at distance.
Or you could
Stay in their car.
be in your
take
car and
a picture and go on about your business.
yeah.
That way, everybody can get to see the bears.
Yep.
What I do? You took a picture.
That's right.
Drive.
How pretty that is. And the rain smells so good. I'm from that time period where people say they can smell the rain. Some people say they can't do that anymore, but I can smell the rain.
Bring that bear up here.
It could be. They say you ain't getting all the glory.
Huh?
They might tell those bears back there it ain't getting all the glory.
Might have to go back to that lady's back. Remember?
Yep. This place is packed. Here's another bear. I think that's probably the same one from the other day. Yeah, I think that's the one that we saw the other day. everybody's getting electric bikes now. If you're going to get something, you might as well go ahead and get a motorcycle. At least it can move if it has to. Saying about everybody getting electric bikes now, but you might as well go ahead and get a motorcycle if you're going to get anything.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of gas and very much room.
To get you up that hill.
Very little room on the highway.
Now my nerves personally wouldn't let me get on one, but I do like to look at them.
You ever ride?
I do like to get on. I like to hear them.
I like to ride them.
Mom was quite a daredevil in her young days. Both of her brothers had motorcycles.
One of them has sense enough not to drive very fast. The other one, it wasn't nothing for him to get me on the back of that thing and go at 110 miles an hour.
I don't even know which one that would be because both of them was wild. So.
One of them was not as wild as the other one.
So I'm guessing Uncle Johnny would be the one that would drive fast.
No.
Uncle Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I bet you was surprised at that.
Well, not really, because he'd drive a car fast. So it's hard to say.
Speed had no limit with him. Believe me, and that was true. He drove that motorcycle like it was proof. He only got one break with one time with it.
Well, that's not bad. But one time could be the one that does you in, though. You know?
That was him and his first wife. You think that, after that,
It would slow him down, it didn't.
it didn't slow him down. So he was one of the safest drivers I ever rode on a motorcycle with. But I wouldn't have drove it that fast. I drove a motorcycle. Got my elbow skinned. I moved a motorcycle away from the highway because my younger brother, he had it out there at the road for sale. I moved it from the highway. I ended up in the ditch. And skidded across the highway with it. That was another time.
But you don't do that stuff, man.
No, I wouldn't do it.
But you live to tell about it.
Yeah, I live to tell about it. I enjoy life. That's what he said. I really enjoyed life, and still does.
As fast as I drive was about 90 something. That's on the interstate. I can drive on the interstate. I just forget where I'm at, and I just zoom, I'm in and out. Must be getting another bear jam. While we're in the jam again,
Oh, there are 4 turkeys.
appreciate the birds out there.
Take time to look at them.
Well, we can't go anywhere anyway.
No, if I had them fly over these people, I would do it.
We've
Like that
definitely,
commercial they did years ago, they would mash a button and fly over to people.
well, we're not in Jetsons territory yet, so. Your Jetson is for the road.
Meet George Jetson. What was his last name?
Wasn't it Jane?
Yeah.
Jane, his wife.
Elward was his son. Wasn't it?
And Judy was the daughter.
What's the dog's name?
I don't know.
Astro?
That might be right. And then Rosie was the housekeeper. We're going nowhere fast. It's currently 2:53. We're moving right along for a while. The people back there, that other bear that was near the visitor center, they knew how to move. Take your picture and keep on trucking. That way everybody gets to enjoy. Like the sounds of nature, you can definitely hear them. Of course, once I say that, it stops. So now we're slowly going past this beautiful little tiny cabin in the woods once again. Might get a beautiful look at it today since we're just stalled out with the bear jam or whatever kind of jam this is. Look how beautiful that is. That's just so inviting.
You can get a picture.
Yeah, so inviting.
I'm going 13 miles an hour.
And just back down.
I'll go down to 2 miles.
This is crazy. I guess what we should have done, we should have just got up this morning, came on back over here, and then everything we did this morning we should have just done this afternoon. Done it in reverse.
What we should have did,
And what we did is
do,
two different things.
2 different things.
Yeah.
You can always look back and say, oh, why didn't I listen to my inner self?
Well, we didn't.
You see all them new trees growing?
Well, they need some new trees. They had a bad
Look at all
storm
that new growth.
earlier this year. Took down a lot of trees actually earlier this year.
It's pine trees there.
You can see those fall colors really good right here.
Huh?
I said you can see those fall colors really good
Yeah.
right here. I just need you to hold off 5 weeks. 5 weeks to peak.
Told you they ain't gonna do it.
Well, you know.
I
That
mean,
was-
it's supposed to be hot.
They always say speak it into existence. So
It's supposed to be hot the next 2 weeks.
I need for it to hold off. So in that particular bear jam, by the time we got to the location, it was over. The ranger was out there waving people bye. That was it.
Like I say, you in line, you drive, take a picture, and keep on driving. There ain't no need of stopping everybody from seeing anything but you.
Well, this is just speaking from experience. Most people only care about themselves. So That's just a very well-known fact.
That's for everything you go with.
Yeah.
People out walking around and back there at a tree. I wouldn't be out there walking.
Is that a graveyard or something back there?
I think there is.
Maybe it's some relatives.
I wouldn't want to be just a statistic, whatever you want to call it. A good breeze.
It feels good out there. It's 77 degrees. Couldn't have asked for better weather this week.
Look up there on the mountain. You see the trees is already turning up there. No, that's my shades to tell me they're turning.
Well, I don't have my shades on right now, so you're turning some. Turning some. Alright, so hopefully we can see the horses because they just crossed the road. People doing horseback rides. So maybe you can see them.
Yeah, I do.
Look at the horse. It's a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse. That's one thing I've never done. You ever watched Robin Hood Men in Tights? The woman jumped out on the horse and the horse just moved out of the way or collapsed or something. That's what I always saw would happen if I tried to get on a horse. I don't do it. Probably over the weight limit too. Which is kind of hard to understand sometimes because they carry big loads and I'm pretty sure they carry more than what I weigh sometimes, but who knows? Anyway, I think you can only be like 250 pounds to get on a horse. So we're heading to the exit this time. It'd be after 7 o'clock at night getting out of there if we go back around again. Well, the way people's moving in there today. We're able to get 2 loops still today in. Next time we come, we'll have to get some ice cream from over there. At the campground store. One of the joyful things about this video, you heard us complaining a lot, and we typically don't complain in the videos, but you know, I do say if you're going to go to places like Cades Cove, please be respectful and at least move off the road, or once you get your picture, get back in your car and move. That's all you've got to do. Now, I am a photographer at heart. If you've been following me for years, you know that and everything. I love sharing pictures on Instagram, Facebook, now videos on YouTube. So it's not necessary to just stand there for hours to get a picture. If you're good at what you do, take the picture and go. It's not going to change. That bear is still going to look like a bear. If you're out there taking pictures of a flower, that flower is still going to be a flower. you know, it is what it is. But obviously everybody doesn't think the way I do. But anyway, I know this was a griping video as always, but you know, it's just hard to be stuck behind people for 30 minutes and basically not moving. And then whenever you get to where the thing is finally at, you still can't see it, or either it's already gone. So that's the fuss with that. But anyway, other than that, it was a beautiful day there. It was 77 degrees while we were there. And you know,
Had a nice picnic there.
yeah, we had, well, that was another video. We're passing back the place that we had a picnic at. We did not have a picnic at Cades Cove, but I do have to say, we passed by this couple. They had the best idea. They actually had a table with them. It's a folding table.
They had their chairs.
They had the chairs, they had their table.
Table.
Yeah, I've never in my life seen anything like that. I'd be so afraid a bear would run out in the woods. I'd be like, have it. I'm like, oh my God. I said, you see that, Mom? I said, they had a folding table over there on the edge of the woods.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, maybe they've done it before. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. We hope you enjoyed, even though it was a little bit of fussing in this one. So if you did enjoy, please subscribe. We'll see you somewhere else. So toodaloo.
And bye.
So in this video, we once again went to Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains, and I need to not film this one right now because it's just flashing.